Hey guys, Spring here, and welcome back to Victoria 2. Today we're going to continue our Ottoman campaign as the not sick people of Europe. We are definitely not sick. We have all of Africa. That made us pretty healthy. And if we're going to play on that same meme, we're going to build up those railroads. We just took some land from Ethiopia and Sokoto, making them easier to annex in the future, hopefully. We also annexed Oman a while ago, if you guys want to have some, relive those good old memories. We're going to build up these railroads that have just recently finished in our home area here. I forgot to check this tab earlier, so we're going to definitely invest in that and make all of our factories bigger as much as we can. Let's see about naval bases too. It looks like we have a few new ones that we can do. Oh no, these are actually done. Wow, so these are level 4 naval bases. We can build like a shit ton of battleships all at once. It's pretty dope. And yeah, we have a ridiculous amount of navy too, especially for, you know, supposedly being sick. Anyways, so we're planning on doing a great war against Russia and France. They currently are not at war. We have Italy as our great power ally. We also have Spain, but I'd like to get Hungary in on this, but I think that we're banned, so I don't know if that's going to happen. We're friendly. Can we get military access at least? No. Because we're being, because they kind of hate us. Let's go ahead and just increase our relations with them anyways. We're going to want to get them in our sphere eventually. We're banned, but oh well. We can move through this way, because Austria should come with us as well. So that's that might actually be nice, because then it's going to limit the amount of enemies that can come if France overruns Italy, which they are likely to do. Let's take a look. France has 128 units, and Italy has 92. So sorry, Italy, I think you're going to get overrun, especially when you got your 54 just like standing around over there with their thumb up their ass with nothing to do. We also have to worry about these French troops down here. I think we're going to go ahead and just expand these forts, although it might not do anything. Like, they might just, like, I don't know if these forts are even going to finish by the time we declare war. Yeah, it's going to take 3 years to build these forts, so it's kind of just a waste of money, I think. So it looks like they have 60-something thousand troops. Probably, maybe I could count on there being maybe another 50 stack over here somewhere, but I don't know if I really want to dedicate any troops down there. I probably would just put a fleet here to stop them from coming across. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be really tough. Hopefully Austria and Italy are able to overcome those guys. And we can just fight Russia pretty much one-on-one, because I think we'll win that. We can use these mountains over here to our advantage. Persia is probably going to come help them, though. I would really like to have the UK as our ally, but they will not accept due to too many alliances, is the main reason why they won't. We would have Belgium and Netherlands, but I don't think I even really want them to come, because they're just going to get overrun by France really quickly. So we're going to definitely have to see. We're going to take our time here. We need to let our infamy die down a little bit, because ooh, German Confederation. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be good. Let's let Germany, let's let them come back. Yes. So I think Germany is gonna, let's wait for them, and then we're definitely gonna win. Gain an infamy? No infamy, please. I'll lose prestige. That is excellent with me. Gain the militancy. Looks like we had a few guys in our sphere blow up on us. Yeah, we're still banned here, unfortunately. The Second Franco-Prussian War against France. Is this going to be a great war? Yes, it would be a great war, technically. Okay, let's see who's the war leader of this. I think it made me the war leader. So let's call Austria. Let's call Italy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure whoever's this side is the war leader. Alright, we'll be able to see when we get a chance to ask for peace. But regardless, this is definitely a great war. So we have to worry about that. I'm not going to call them. Let's call Romania. Or do we want Romania? I think I like having those. Well, we're going to really be doing very good. Let's take a look at our scores. Yeah, that's just with us two, so it doesn't even get factored in the other two alliances coming in. Let's take those two into account and see how it looks now. Yeah, good, good, good. I think we definitely have this in hand. Let's get started. Alright, let's take a few units over to the Caucasus Mountains. And we're not fighting against Persia in this war either, so it's actually a pretty sneaky way that we got into this. Let's take these guys over here. We'll set up a defensive line in the Caucasus. Alright, and then we're going to see how many we need to dedicate to fight France. It looks like they've got quite a bit of dudes down there. So, I don't see anybody in Algeria yet, though, but they might have been over here, so they might have to walk a little bit. Let's call let's call Spain as well. And let's take a look at Russia and see if we are the war leader or not. We are negotiating on behalf of our entire alliance. Excellent, so we are the war leader. Great. That was one of the big things I was worried about. There's only 70k down here, it looks like, or 80k, whatever. Let's fund our fleet. So that's actually really expensive, funding the fleet, huh? But we have some money saved up. We can do it for a little bit. I think we'll just use our fleet sparingly. Well, we're going to use it a lot right now while we're paying for it. So let's send those guys over there. Okay, we won. Great. Alright, let's go kill the fleets here, and then we'll... Okay, so there's 40k there. I don't think we need the fleet right now, so let's just defund it. For the time being, I'd rather save some money. Okay, so let's get our dudes into Russia. Because it looks like we're going to have a field day over here, because I think they're occupied dealing with Germany. I think that, yeah, we won. Now this is what I'm really concerned about, though. I wish they would just focus on that. Oh, God. There's anarcho-liberals in Germany now, too. Well, I mean, we still have far superior numbers. Okay, let's get some dudes into there. How are we doing? It looks like we're all alone over here in Caucasia. Good. We're still in the mountains, so I don't really mind if they come and attack us over here, that'd be great. It's totally fine. We're going to just let those people die. Okay, we're still making plenty of money. Let's split these guys up a little bit. Oh good, we caught that army that we just sent routing. Let's go ahead and call Romania as well. And let's see if Japan will come, because they actually might be really handy for invading the other side of Russia. Great. So yeah, let's take a look now. I think they definitely regret their decision, and I think Crimea just became ours again. We're going to have to take a lot of infamy to do that, though, so we have to be prepared to get roasted by the world. So hopefully we'll take enough land that it will be okay, and we'll be able to weather the storm. Rock me my cradle. Do we have any... We don't have any Italian corps, do we? Those are the only people I'm actually worried about having to fight. Looks like the French gave up there. They've lost a bunch of troops to attrition down there. They're the war leader too, so we are only going to have to win battles against them, and it looks like we're winning. Let's see, yeah, we're battles plus 28. Okay, we're just going to keep on moving in here. And we'll just get in those mountains or hills wherever we can. And let's go ahead and assist our fellow man up there. Okay, good. We got them to run away before we got there. Cool. Okay, let's send in these auxiliary troops. We're just gonna go carpet siege mode now. Looks like Poland's getting in on this as well. Good for them. We're gonna go try to take their capital and stuff. Let me see if I can help Germany too, because we probably should do that. We also want to get an idea of where all the enemy troops are. So we'll send these guys as kind of like scouts too. Alright, those French are gone. Good, good. Okay. Oh good, they attacked us over here, so we'll put in a bunch of troops to that battle. And let's surround them. Yeah, I think that'll do it. And we'll trap that Russian army there, so they're just going to be forced to die. Oh, we have Ottoman communists. That's good. It looks like it'll give France something to do down there. There's a lot of communists coming out of you, Ethiopia. You sure you're doing okay there? We're going to get better health care for everybody. Hey, everybody. We're starting to lose a little money now, but that's okay. We're winning a bunch of good battle. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. It's okay. They died anyways. Alright, let's send our men north. Are we over our force limit? I think we must have lost some navy bases or something, and that's why they're... No, we haven't lost any navy bases. What the hell is going on? Have we? We must have lost some navy bases somewhere because they're complaining. Okay, let's get rid of 5 dreadnoughts. Even that didn't do it. Oh, there it goes. Alright, that might help us with our debt situation anyways. Of course not. Alright, so we're going to get this here as well. Let's go ahead and get some more tax efficiency. Are we paying a lot of subsidies or something? What the hell's going on? Alright, we just lost some money again. We did save up a lot, but it's going to go pretty fast if we don't pay attention. How is Japan doing? Are they doing nothing? They're doing nothing. They don't even have a fleet. Oh, Japan, why must you do this to me? France has fallen pretty much. Let's see if we can get them to do a super great war. Like, I think if we get to 50%, everything gets really cheap. So let's see, Russia. What do we want to take from you first? I say we take Georgia. Georgia's 3.6. That will put us over, unfortunately. So I think we just wait for now. Let me go send this army to take out the rebels while we're fighting here. I'm going to take these armies here, and we're going to go try to face off against these French. And that'll get rid of all the French in our territory. This is a 71. Oh, it's Romania as well. Thanks for the help, Romania. Okay, we're going to get up here in the Russian heartland by the Urals. Let's get those guys out of that horrible attrition land and move dudes up. To the front. Looks like there's a couple Russian troops over here. Let's take those out. Alright, we engaged all of them. Looks like Poland was forced to peace out because of their rebellions. Interesting. St. Petersburg has fallen. Great. Let's go take these easy ones here. Lest the Poles get back in the war somehow. France has pretty much all but fallen. Our doom stack is coming down to get them. We're still at 2 million bucks, so we're not dying just yet. We're losing less and less every day. That's good. That should probably just because our dudes aren't taking as much stuff. Italy just knocked us out of Austria. Interesting. Let's add them back to our sphere. Thank you very much. I feel like that made our debt go up, but, you know, whatever. Having them forced to be our ally is way better than them being Italy's ally. Oh, are we actually doing better than the Russians? What's their military tech? They're only 13 out of 30, and we're 20 out of 30. Oh my god. The Russians, they fell behind. They didn't get Darwinism. I betcha. Alright, they're still fighting us pretty hard over here, some places. We've got quite a lot of troops they're bringing to bear. But it's mostly just big random stacks, not like anything scary. Like an entire army or something. These are probably also mobilized brigades, which is probably why we cut them down so easy, in addition to their technological backwardsness. So it's good to think about that too, because we don't want to just be like, oh, well, we're awesome. We're indefeatable. We're going to move some dudes in there to help out Germany. As well as ourselves over here. We're about to take over Moscow as well. I really wish that fucking Japan would be over here. But no, these are just Russian communists. That looks like Japan though, but it's actually gray, not pink. Russia's just a weird color. It's a weird color when you siege stuff. Austria just took us out of there? Wow, what a bunch of dicks. Alright, so that tax efficiency should help us as well. But on the other hand, you know, we're in a war, so there's not really much you can, like, we can't completely invert the economy while we're at war. There's another 39 stack over there? Jesus. Alright, let's take out that 50. Alright, we have that 30 stack. Doing work against our rebels here. Alright, we're gonna take out that French army. Let's see how we do. We crossed the river, unfortunately, but we still won. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna go to there. We're just follow them. And I think we're gonna eliminate it. Yep, no survivors. F is for friends who do stuff together. Alright, doing good, doing good. Let's go put Austria back in our sphere again. Oh my god, what? Austria, what the fuck, dude? What happened? Oh, Bavarian Republic. What are they? Ooh, communists. Alright, back to Austria. So apparently Italy is getting a lot more points than we are somehow. Don't know. I mean, regardless, I'm not really too super concerned about it. Oh, it's probably because we don't have a border anymore. That's what's wrong. Alright. Well, that makes sense at least. Let's move these guys out of these high, ridiculously high attrition areas. Alright. That'll definitely help us not lose as much money. Romania has some rebels. Let's go take care of those. Wow, Italy is really fighting us hard on this. I really don't know how we can compete either. Basically would have to drop influence in somewhere else. Alright, I'm going to take our army pretty much, and we're going to put ourselves in the back seat for now, since everybody else is pretty much taking over the sieges for us. Yeah, like, we can just let Germany full siege Russia. And I think now is the time that we start adding our war goals that we actually want. We still can't get away with adding one without going over the infamy limit, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to definitely want to retreat our troops. Let's pull those guys back. We're just going to kind of chill. We can stop funding the army for now. Let's get those guys all back to Istanbul, the capital. And we will split up this guy here. And while those guys are on their way back, we'll keep funding these guys so they can go ahead and keep us afloat. I would like to kill this 37 stack, but I don't think it really matters. I think we're pretty much at 100% here. Yeah, so we're definitely good. Spain has... There's a lot of goals and stuff being asked for here. I don't think we're going to get all that. But what I'm worried about is... I'm worried that we're going to have issues with... like United Kingdom or somebody invading us after when we're over the infamy limit. So that would kind of suck, so we don't really want that to happen. Right, we're getting a legit doom stack in our capital here of all of our troops. Alright. Okay, 500k, let's divvy that up. We also need to do some more industry research so that we can get better supply limits. Alright, everybody stay. And we'll spread the rest of these guys out as needed. Alright, they all seem like they're surviving okay. Let's see if we can blow up that. Yeah, we did. We can make Serbia repay debts. Alright, and we actually are actually making money a little bit here and there. Yeah, Italy is just wrecking us in there. So we definitely want to take Budajak. So let's add that first. The B one. So we're over the infamy limit, so in before we get declared on. Shore Persia. Sweden's a great power now. Alright, let's add another war goal from Russia. We want to take... Well, let's see here first. Let's propose peace and see what we're getting. Alright, we want to undo everything because we're not getting all that shit. So we want that. So we're only at 7 right now, so we're good. We can get a lot from them probably. I really want to just retake pretty much all of Crimea. And as you can see, that's a pretty populous area here, especially Kiev. So let's see, what are we taking? We're going to be taking, we got that. Now we need Charson. That'll help us beat up Italy when we fight them. Alright, so since we're not losing too much money, let's get up here and help. Well, looks like Germany's doing that for us. So let's just go down here and unsiege those border provinces. And that's also going to block any of them coming back in here. Let's go ahead and add another war goal against them. We're going to add Kiev now. And then we're going to add Luhansk next. Crimea, of course. Fuck you, Algeria. We can go ahead and defund the army. Wow, Austria is down to neutral. Jesus, they're really going hard in there. Let's add a war goal again. Let's acquire Crimea now. We're going to do the opposite of what Russia is doing now. And let's make sure that we're not taking attrition, please. We're making a shit ton of money, but I'm really terrified we're going to get declared on. Alright, let's add Rostov. No, we didn't get Luhansk. We need Luhansk first. Okay. Our hope is that this is basically going to make us strong enough to defeat anybody in a great containment war. Alright guys, but that's going to about do it for this episode. Next one we're going to be piecing out for our rightful Sunni land in the Crimea area, so be prepared for that. I'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for watching. Spray and pray out.